product. It's not like voila, you just, snap your fingers and out it pops. This took years of development, years of exploring and discovering new molecules, years of thinking of new cellular absorption technologies, and years of seeing if this concept could work. Because as Dr. Alicia said, the thing you need to know about Visage Super Serum is it's the world's first neurocosmetic that's designed to improve the health of the skin-brain connection. And that's really important. About 5 years ago, scientists discovered that there were nerves in the skin, and these nerves, if properly activated, actually sent a signal straight to the brain. It was a super highway to the brain. The problem was they didn't know how to activate it. It was a highway, but you basically had road closed science. And evolutionary speaking, it was really interesting that the skin had connections to the brain. And the thought was, well, if you could tap into this, you would have a really new way, a new technology. You would have power to influence the brain and overall health in ways that had not seen before in the industry or in the history of the world. And so when it comes to the world's first neurocosmetic, it's important that we make a clarification here. A lot of you have typed in neurocosmetic and out pops some products that say they're neurocosmetic. Well, those products, when they're saying neurocosmetic, if you look closely at their marketing, what they're saying is they're talking about skin feel. It makes the skin feel tingly. It has a nice texture to it. It activates nerves so that, the products might absorb a little bit more. And by the way, when they say that, there's not really good science behind that. But we are the first company with the skin-brain connection. So when you talk with people, that's something they need to make sure they understand. And all of us, we should memorize this line. It's the world's first neurocosmetic that's designed to improve the health of the skin-brain connection. And what is a skin-brain connection? How does this product work? Let's watch a video that talks about it.
Did you know your skin is not just your largest organ, but also key to your well-being? Science reveals a special link between your skin and brain. Your skin's tiny nerve fibers send signals to your brain that support the health of the feel-good molecules that promote a positive mood state. This positive state creates a better environment where healthy skin functions can be supported, resulting in a more radiant and resilient complexion. Introducing Visage Super Serum by 𝗏, the first neurocosmetic designed to promote the health of the skin-brain connection. Packed with natural plant molecules and nerve-supporting ingredients that help you look and feel amazing. Look good, feel good, with Visage Super Serum by 𝗏.
Expedia members get member prices and rewards for future trips.
That was a beautiful video that our marketing team put together. I'm really proud of the marketing team for putting the branding and the messaging of this product together. So like that video said, this is the world's first neurocosmetic with a skin-brain connection. And that's powerful. Just think about it, the ability to put molecules, and for us, it's all about molecules, 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 molecules. So we've discovered molecules when you put on the skin, sends a signal to the brain that increases serotonin, increases dopamine, increases DHEA, which is a neurotransmitter intermediate that produces a whole bunch of other neurotransmitters. And so it can help to support a positive mood state, can help to promote overall emotional well-being. And so this serum is a holistic health product. And so many people that I've talked to that have purchased the product, people are sending in testimonial after testimonial about not only how this product improves the look of the skin, and we'll hear some testimonials later on, but it also helps to improve mood and happiness. And just think about that. And the really cool thing though, is when you activate the brain, what happens is there's a lot of studies showing that when the brain feels good, and the brain, when we look in the mirror and the brain registers that we're looking good in the mirror, it sends a signal to the skin saying, hey, you need to improve collagen synthesis and reduce wrinkles and moisturization, and hydration, and hyperpigmentation. It sends these signal transduction signals that actually improves health of the skin. And so with our Visage Super Serum, it's this beautiful loop where the brain feels good, it sends a signal to the skin. We have neurocosmetic, the skin feels good, sends a signal to the brain. And so it's this beautiful, virtuous cycle. And so one of the best ways to describe this product is shown here. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. And there's not a product on the planet that does this better or epitomizes this phrase than our Visage Super Serum. So every product that we do is backed by clinical studies. And so we have molecules that are neurocosmetic in nature. And one of the ingredients that contains neurocosmetic molecules is 𝗦𝗨𝗡𝗥 𝗦𝗨𝗢𝗡. This ingredient that we use in our formulation contains hundreds of neurocosmetic molecules. And so you see here, we ran some clinical studies, and you see on the figure on the left, basically what this is showing is that 𝗦𝗨𝗡𝗥 𝗦𝗨𝗢𝗢 in our Visage Super Serum increases the amount of neurons. So it helps to grow neurons. So there's neurons that can be sitting below the skin on the face and other parts of the body. These neurons can actually grow so they can come closer to the surface. So when we put our neurocosmetic ingredients on the surface of the skin, they can actually activate and bind to these neurons. And related to that, the figure on the right, the clinical study showing that not only can we increase the number of neurons, but we can increase the length of the neurons. You look at the figure in the bottom on the right-hand side, and you can see green denotes neurons, the number and the length. And what you can see is that with our ingredient, we're growing more neurons and we're growing them to a longer length. So nerves are healthy in the skin using this product. And what we found is that this 𝗦𝗨𝗡𝗥 𝗦𝗨𝗢𝗢, if you look on the right, it actually can increase the release of dopamine in the brain. Pretty cool. And then when you look on the left, there's another neurocosmetic ingredient. It's called 𝗦𝗘𝗥 𝗦𝗡𝗥 𝗦𝗡𝗥, excuse me, that's spelled wrong. It's castus, C-A-S-T-U-S, silly autocorrect. And this ingredient also contains many, many different neurocosmetic molecules that, as you see here, stimulates the production of DHEA, dehydroepiandrosterone, which is a precursor to many different neurotransmitters. And then we ran a test called the 𝗦𝗨𝐾ompass test. And what we did is this test is a computerized test, which is a gold standard to determine mood. And it runs you through a computerized program, but it's very, very good at seeing if people's mood is improved or not. And what we found is that using 2% 𝗦𝗨𝗡𝗥 𝗦𝗨𝗢𝗢, which is the amount of the ingredient in our formulation, we use 2% of this ingredient, you see that it improves emotional well-being. And on the right, I think this is amazing. You notice that after you use this product, it moves you to feeling safe, feeling relaxed, feeling balanced, feeling calmed, and also the component there, feeling happy, having an optimistic outlook on life, feeling positive, upbeat. From putting a skincare product on, this is the first time that anybody's done this. And so the other thing that we're really excited about, and that's taken a lot of time, exploration is one of the key pillars here at 3. And we are in the business of discovering new molecules and using them to support human health. And so we were on with some leaders on a Facebook Live earlier this morning. And one thing that I mentioned is we have been going to the Mojave Desert. I've been going to the Mojave Desert for years, studying molecules and plants. And early on, there were some indicators. We thought that potentially we could find molecules that could be used in a skincare serum. And the reason for that is this. Death Valley, the Mojave Desert, the desert area there in California, going down into Mexico. We've been all throughout that area. And what we found is that the temperatures is the hottest place on Earth. And when you have extreme conditions, something happens in plants and in humans. It's actually called hormesis, that a really harsh stimulus or response can cause the body, the organism, to produce molecules that can combat or fight against that response. And so plants that are living in the Mojave Desert, where temperatures are 115, 120, 125 degrees, what can happen is these plants now produce molecules that can be a stressor against the heat, that can help the plant cope with the hot temperatures. And so what we found is that we went to the Mojave Desert. We found that in the desert plantain, there's a molecule called allantoin and other molecules that actually help to support health of the skin, that can help to support the skin against stressors like UV radiation and pollution and anxiety and poor diet. And it's also really good at smoothing out the skin. If you've tried our Visage Super Serum and that velvety smooth feel to it, that luminosity, that glow, a lot of it is due to molecules in this desert plantain. So when you hold this product, there's molecules in here that have never been used in the history of science. Isn't that cool? And so you notice here on the back of the bottle, we have our marketing team did a great job of drawing the desert plantain. You see that? Beautiful, beautiful plant, beautiful molecules. And this is one of the things that make 3 so unique and so powerful: exploration. The other thing is our curation technology. We take the molecules that we discover, that we've explored, we put them together with new molecules, and we come up with beautiful proprietary mixtures of molecules that have power. And the ingredients of this product, what really stands out is what we call our 3 miracle elixir, containing Coriandrum sativum, Vitex agnus castus, and Xantholoxum elatum. These are our 3 neurocosmetic ingredients. And in these 3 plant ingredients, we have hundreds of molecules that are neurocosmetic in nature. We also have Helianthus annuus, which is the first plant that contains molecules to increase levels of the longevity molecule NAD+. NAD+ is essential for energy. And the cells need energy in order to grow. So skin cells, in order for them to grow, to multiply, to become beautiful, and then to turn over when it's time, you need ATP, and most importantly, you need NAD+. And what we found is that this ingredient and the molecules in this ingredient increase NAD+ in the skin cells. And that's why when you've been putting on this serum, the skin is glowing, it's vibrant, it's radiant. Part of it is because we're increasing NAD+. And again, no one's done this before. So we've taken our 3 miracle elixir, we couple it with high-performing ingredients. We talked about allantoin. We have squalene, which helps with moisture, it helps with suppleness. It's also responsible for that silky smooth texture and finish that you feel. We have bakuchiol, which is the retinol alternative. It has natural molecules from this plant that give retinol-like properties with glowing skin, brightness, luminosity, antioxidant, protecting against UV, but without the sensitive, harsh side effects that retinoids can have. And then we have vitamin C, which is also responsible for the brightening effect. And these ingredients actually help to support collagen production as well. So we have hundreds of molecules in this beautiful serum. And then one thing that's really cool, if you're not new to 3, you know that one of the technologies that we use that we're really excited about, that we use in our immune products, is inhibition of quorum sensing. Quorum sensing is how bacteria talk to each other. And bad bacteria use a language where they talk to each other. They give off molecules, and those molecules are picked up by other bad bacteria, and they chatter, they gossip with each other. It's like they're texting, and things go viral, literally. It allows these bacteria, these bad bacteria, to grow, to multiply, and that's how they're able to overpower the gut microbiome and the immune system that's housed in the gut microbiome and make us sick. Well, what's really cool is on the surface of the skin, we have the skin microbiome. So things like acne and psoriasis and other issues are a result of an imbalance in the skin microbiome. And so we have probiotics and other molecules from the noni plant that inhibit the ability of bad bacteria on the skin to talk with each other. And when they talk with each other, when they can't talk with each other, they're siloed and they die off. And so Visage Super Serum also includes this cool quorum sensing technology. And then as a company, we are the world leaders in cellular absorption. You can have the most powerful molecules, but unless they're absorbed into the cell, into skin cells, it's of no use. And so we have 3 different cellular absorption technologies. We have adjuvants, where the cell membrane of the skin is made permeable just for a brief second, so molecules can slide in. We have polyphenol complexation, where molecules that are not absorbable, but they love polyphenols. So what happens is we have these special polyphenols that surround these molecules that are not absorbable and help to usher them into the cell. And then we have a brand new cellular absorption technology. We used to have 11 cellular absorption technologies that we use in our 6 products. Now we have 12 cellular absorption technologies that we use in our 7 products. And this is called molecular shuttles. And basically what we do is we use some molecules that have an L shape, and what they do is they come together and they form picture frames. You know, when you put your fingers together to form, you know, like I'm taking a picture, a rectangle, that's what these molecules do. They form rectangular cages that can surround molecules of a specific nature, of a specific structure that are not absorbable, and they help to push them into the cell. So using these 3 different technologies, we make sure that all of the beautiful, beautiful molecules in this product are absorbed into the cell. How to use this? Well, we first suggest you use a cleanser, a toner, and then step 3, you use your serum before your moisturizer. But what's really interesting is a lot of people, actually, when they start using our serum, they stop using some of the other skincare products that they've used in the past. It's simplifying their skincare regimen. And we worked really hard when we developed this product to make sure it was compatible with all other skincare products. So you don't have to worry about if you put something on after the serum, it sloughing off or not absorbing or not being effective. That's not the case here. And you can see the benefits of this product, helping with reduction in wrinkles and expression lines, helping with hydration, healthy skin comfort, protecting against environmental factors, and most importantly, improving the way we feel. What a powerful product. And you see the results that we're getting. And we're going to hear some other results. And a lot of you listening, I know, have had your own results. But it's amazing. So think of this. It takes 28 days, 28 to 30 days for skin cells to turn over, right? If I have a skin cell that's growing and it just barely started to grow, it takes 28 days for that to go through its cycle. So when I start putting the serum on, the skin cells on the skin are at varying stages in that growth cycle. Some are at day 0, some are at day 7. Some of them are day 27, day 28, and they're dying. But the results that we're seeing after just 30 days, and people are seeing results much, much sooner than that. And you might have seen that online and in talking with people. But you notice here, forehead wrinkles, deep lines being reduced, improving dramatically in just 28 days. You see here crow's feet, expression lines, hyperpigmentation dramatically improving here. And you see here, so this product is not only for women, but it's for men. And I think Dr. Alicia and I will talk about that in a little bit. But look at that, crow's feet, hyperpigmentation, getting better, same thing. Look here, the one thing I love about this one, you look at underneath the eye, the right eye on the left-hand side, you see that dark, baggy skin? That's because the skin is thin there, right? So because it's thin, the blood underneath, you can see that a little bit, and that's what's causing that dark color. Notice after 28 days, see the difference in that dark color. Isn't that amazing? That's because this product is increasing skin thickness, and it's also helping to support healthy collagen levels in the skin. And as far as the neurocosmetic abilities go, look at all these testimonials here. I love the one on the top left. Daughter saying, Mom, you're in a good mood. You must be using the serum. I love that. But you look at these here, and people are feeling a difference when they're putting this cutting edge product on their skin. It's activating the nerve cells. It's going to the brain, and it's supporting brain chemistry, not just for skin health, but for overall health. You know, we want to feel good, but we also want to look good. We want to go throughout our day, and people are seeing great benefits here. Now, when it comes to feeling good and energy and whatnot, it's not like this is caffeine or anything like that. And the mood lift is subtle because we're increasing the natural production of neurotransmitters in the brain. So with that, I'll end here. And I hope that you've seen the power of this product. Its power in supporting health. Its power in supporting skin health in ways not seen before in the industry.